You
What
know,
are
for
you nerding about?
18-year-old, he kind of speaks not well. Um, yeah, 'cause that was recorded like 2 years ago, I think, at this point. It's fun. All right, Joe, what are you nerding out about?
We're gonna play your favorite game.
Okay, so Audie, I don't know if you've caught this, so we don't play it all the time, but I've got the title of what is an anime here that Joe put, and we're gonna guess what this anime is, except I am gonna cheat and I'm gonna put it into ChatGPT and give you the wrong answer only. So
Okay, so the name of it is Apocalypse Bringer Mynoghra. World conquest starts with the civilization of ruin.
I mean, come on, it is so crazy long.
Oh, just wait! I've got one for you next season. That is super long. That I want to try it simply because it's so long, and then put it in as nerding out, just so that I can have you laugh at how long the name is.
All right, so well, it does make sense that you would like Apocalypse Bringer Mynoghra. World conquest starts with the civilization ruin because it's actually a wholesome slice of life cooking anime about retired kaiju learning to make cupcakes for the neighborhood children. I get it's kind of like eating out in dungeon or whatever that movie is.
Yep, Delicious in Dungeon. That
That's
was a
it.
good one.
There you go. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think it is, Audie?
I was just kind of thinking this is the origin story of the species of Godzilla.
Oh, see, I would watch that. I will watch that. This is another one I think Joe is kind of spot on. It's basically Animal Crossing, but with Cthulhu. Everyone's just decorating their doomsday islands with pastel furniture while summoning elder gods. Which I would watch that.
Oh man.
What is
it? The main character is a person who's been sick like all his life, plays a ton of video games, especially loves a specific video game, and I can't even remember the name of it, to be honest, but he gets sucked into a world as himself playing the video game. Like, so he's playing an RTS, so a real-time strategy game, and so he's the leader of the groups of soldiers that he creates, that he develops, and things like that. So think kind of World of Warcraft, Starcraft, and all that same. So he's summoned there, and he has his main unit, which is a hero, with him. So, but she remembers all the time that they played the game together and how many times they conquered the world together. And so she knows who he is. And so he wants to, he kind of wants to take over the world, but also doesn't at the same time because he just wants peace. But his race that he always played as is technically an evil race, and so the hero that he's got with him is technically evil as well. And so he spawns in this forest, and he makes friends with dark elves, and he's gonna start taking over the world. And you can see as it continues, he starts to lose more and more of his humanity. So I'm curious to see where it goes if it gets another season, because the season, it's got one episode left before it wraps. But he is called the King of Ruin, and there's times where you can see his human self is in control, and there's other times where his emotions are completely muted and he is in that world conquest, destroy everything mode. And so it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
I think it's on Netflix. It sounds like another one that's older that I started to watch that someone else has told me about, but it's an isekai, right? The guy goes into his video game. No, he doesn't boot out. He's playing a virtual video game. Oh, it's like not like
Overlord.
Is it Overlord?
Yeah.
You're
You're thinking of Overlord.
Game Overlord, which is a great game. Okay, but yeah, so it sounds similar to that a little bit, except when you say he's playing the game that he's in, is he now like this the general character, or is he actually still going, I'm gonna create more soldiers somehow?
A little bit of both. So
Okay,
he's there physically,
right?
but he can access a menu and be like, okay, I've stored up this much mana, let's create this unit.
Okay.
Or
So
let's
kind of
create.
like Overlord and solo leveling a little bit.
Yeah, yep. And so he's got his mana that he can slowly build up, and depending on how many followers he has determines how quickly he can replenish and stock up his mana, in order to pull off different things. Like some of the first stuff that he does is actually just using the mana to create food out of nothing, because this forest that they're in doesn't have any food supplies in it that they are able to find, because it's so densely overhang that stuff on the ground other than the trees doesn't really grow very well.
Interesting. Do you watch anime, Audie?
Not really, not a whole lot.
That's why you fell out of your chair and had a seizure. Got it. Good.
My boys are super into it though, so I see plenty of it, and I was with them tonight, and they were watching Sword Art Online too, and I'm just sitting there like, "What the heck is this?" Okay, so but I grew up on more of the classic anime stuff, so it and being an artist and everything, it's in me. So
Yeah, sure, I got you. Yeah. All right. Sorry, Joe.
No,
I
you're
felt
good.
Phil screaming out in the universe somewhere, so I had to address it for Audie.
Yeah. Overlord is a little bit darker, but from a story standpoint is probably better. I mean, we'll
Yeah,
see.
Overlord didn't
It's
have the
only
right
once.
energy for me. I liked
Yeah,
Overlord, but it just didn't catch. I only watched 3 or 4 episodes.
and I liked the first season of Overlord better than the subsequent seasons, to be honest.